Hi everyone and welcome to My name is Anna. I'm truly glad you're here today because we're going to explore something that almost every English learner wants to improve: small talk. Small talk is those simple everyday conversations you have with coworkers, classmates, neighbors, or even strangers you meet in daily life. And even though small talk seems simple, many English learners feel awkward, shy, or unsure about what to say. Today, we will begin learning 400 small talk English phrases that will help you speak smoothly, naturally, and confidently. But before we begin, let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a situation where someone greeted you, smiled, maybe asked, "How's it going?" and your mind went completely blank? You wanted to respond, but your words just disappeared. Or maybe you said something, but after speaking, you thought, that didn't sound natural. If you've felt that before, please know this is completely normal. And that is exactly why we are here, to learn how to communicate in a relaxed, comfortable, natural way, step by step. Now, let's create a smooth, natural scene. Listen, follow along, and when I pause, imagine yourself speaking these lines. This helps your voice, your confidence, and your fluency grow. Imagine this. You are meeting someone for the first time, maybe at work, or maybe at a casual event like a coffee shop or a community gathering. The conversation starts simple. "Hi there, how are you doing?" "I'm doing pretty well, thanks. How about you?" "Not too bad, thanks for asking." These are simple phrases, but notice something important. We say them with warmth, with a gentle tone, with a friendly attitude. Small talk isn't about the words only, it's about the feeling behind them. Try saying them out loud right now, in a relaxed tone. "Hi there, how are you doing?" "I'm doing pretty well, thanks. How about you?" Let your voice stay light and open. Not too fast, not too formal. Small talk is friendly and easy. Now, let's expand the conversation. Someone might say, "So, have you been busy lately?" "Yeah, a little. I've had a lot going on. How about you?" "Oh, same here. Just trying to keep up with everything." These phrases are extremely common. You will hear them in the U.S., Canada, Brazil, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, everywhere English is spoken. They help you keep the conversation moving without pressure. Another great small talk starter is, "How's your day going so far?" "It's been going pretty well, thanks. Yours?" Can't complain, just taking it one step at a time. Now, notice how natural and gentle the conversation feels. There's no rush, no complicated grammar, just everyday, friendly English. Let's look at how to start small talk when you meet someone new. For example, at work or in a social group, you might say, "I don't think we've met before. I'm Anna." "It's nice to meet you, Anna." "I'm Daniel." "Nice to meet you too, Daniel." These lines are polite, simple, and help build connection. After the introduction, you can continue. "So, what do you do?" "I work in marketing. How about you?" "I'm in customer support." But sometimes, this question might feel too direct. So, here is a softer version. "What line of work are you in?" "I'm in the hospitality industry." "Oh, that sounds interesting." It's friendly, curious, and respectful. Small talk also often includes small reactions, short, supportive responses that show you are listening. These are just as important as the main phrases. Try these. "Oh, really? That's interesting." "No way, that sounds cool." "I see what you mean." "Yeah, totally." These short reactions make your conversation sound much more natural. English. Speakers use them constantly. Without them, your speech might sound flat or robotic, so practice reacting with your voice and expression. Think of conversation as a gentle dance, not just exchanging information. Now, Let's try a longer, flowing small talk example. Imagine two coworkers meeting in the morning. Hey, good morning. How are you today? Morning, I'm doing all right. A little tired, but okay. How about you? Same here. I stayed up late watching a movie. Oh yeah, what did you watch? I watched a comedy. It was pretty funny. Nice. I could use a good laugh. I've been stressed lately. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's been a busy week. This is how real small talk flows: simple, relaxed, back and forth. Not too deep, not too personal. Just friendly connection. Now take a breath and repeat after me slowly. Morning, I'm doing all right. A little tired, but okay. How about you? Make your voice smooth. Let the sounds connect. This helps your English sound natural and comfortable. Let's also look at small talk involving the weather, because yes, it's true, English speakers talk about the weather a lot. It's safe, easy, and universal. Beautiful day today, isn't it? Yeah, the weather's really nice. It's so sunny and warm. I love it. Me too. It just puts me in a good mood. Or on a colder day. It's chilly today, isn't it? Yeah, it's colder than I expected. I wish I had worn a thicker jacket. Same here. Winter's really on its way. These weather phrases are small but powerful. They help you open a conversation naturally. Even strangers in public spaces use them. Try saying these out loud. It's chilly today, isn't it? Yeah, it's colder than I expected. Feel the rhythm. Soft, smooth, connected. Before we continue, if you are enjoying this lesson, take one small moment to like this video, subscribe, and leave a quick comment about where you are watching from. I love reading your comments, and they help us grow this learning community together. Thank you. Now, let's continue. Another common small talk situation is when you see someone you know, but you haven't seen them in a while. Hey, it's been a while. How have you been? I've been doing okay. Just busy with life. How about you? Same here, trying to keep up with everything. This phrase, it's been a while, is very natural and warm. Use it when reconnecting with someone. Now repeat, hey, it's been a while. How have you been? Let your tone rise slightly at the end to show friendliness. We're building small talk step by step, layer by layer. We will expand our conversations into hobbies, interests, free time, and more ways to connect naturally. If you're still here watching, you're already improving. Most people stop, but you didn't. That matters. So now that we've begun with greetings, simple reactions, and small talk about daily life and weather, let's allow the conversation to naturally move forward. Small talk usually becomes more comfortable when we find something to connect on, something light, positive, and easy to talk about. One of the best ways to do that is to talk about hobbies, interests, or what someone likes to do in their free time. These topics feel warm and human, and everyone has something they enjoy, even if it's simple. Imagine you are talking with someone you just met, and you want to keep the conversation going in a friendly, relaxed way. You might say, "So, what do you usually do on weekends?" "I usually just relax at home, watch some shows, maybe meet up with friends. How about you?" "Oh, that sounds nice. I like spending time outdoors when I can. Sometimes I go to the park or take a walk." This conversation is simple, but it opens space for connection. Asking about weekends is friendly because weekends are easy to talk about and don't feel too personal. Let's try some other natural small talk phrases around hobbies and interests. Do you have any hobbies? Yeah, a few. I like reading and playing games. What about you? I enjoy listening to music and trying new recipes at home. Notice how both people ask and answer in simple sentences. The key is not to talk too long when answering just a short, friendly answer that invites the other person to respond. If you talk too long, the conversation feels heavy. But if you answer too quickly with just yes or no, the conversation stops. So we stay somewhere in the middle, light, open, and warm. Another very natural and friendly question is, what kind of music do you listen to? I listen to a little bit of everything, but I really like acoustic and jazz. How about you? I love pop music. I listen to it. When I'm working or walking, it keeps my energy up. This phrase, what kind of do you like, is extremely useful in small talk. You can use it for music, food, movies, books, sports, anything. What kind of movies do you like? What kind of food do you enjoy? What kind of books do you read? These phrases help you discover shared interests, which makes the conversation feel more personal and more connected. Now imagine asking someone about food. Food is one of the easiest small talk topics in the world. Do you like cooking? Sometimes. I'm not great at it, but I try. How about you? I love cooking when I have time. It helps me relax. Or, what's your favorite type of food? I really like Italian food. Pasta is my weakness. You? I love Asian food. I could eat noodles every day. The key here is not to overthink. You don't need fancy grammar or long sentences. Small talk is simple, natural, and human. Let's add another conversation example, smoothly flowing. Have you eaten yet? Yeah, I grabbed something a little earlier. How about you? Not yet, I'm still deciding. I might order something later. In many countries, have you eaten yet is more than just about food, it's a friendly way to show care. Now, sometimes the person you're talking to might not seem very talkative, but that's okay. You can use gentle follow-up questions to help the conversation reopen. Here are some natural ones. Oh yeah? Really? That sounds nice. What was that like? How did you get into that? That must be interesting. These phrases show curiosity without pressure. They help the other person feel heard, which is the heart of friendly conversation. Another great small talk technique is to notice something around you and mention it. This helps create a shared moment. For example, imagine you're sitting in a cafe with someone. This place has such a cozy atmosphere, doesn't it? Yeah, it's really nice. I love the lighting here. Me too. It makes it feel really warm. Or, if you are at work, this week feels like it's going by fast, doesn't it? It really does. I can't believe it's already Thursday. I know, right? Time flies sometimes. These are called situational comments. They help start or continue a conversation when you don't have a topic. Now let's practice reacting, because reacting is as important as speaking. Try repeating these reactions slowly. That's cool. Oh, that's interesting. No way, really? I hear you. I can relate to that. Yeah, totally. Say them with gentle expression. These reactions make you sound natural, not robotic, not too quiet, not nervous but present and connected. Let's continue with another natural flowing scene. 2. Coworkers chatting during a break. Did you do anything fun over the weekend? Yeah, actually, I went hiking with some friends. It was really refreshing. How about you? I mostly stayed home and relaxed. I needed some rest. That sounds nice. It's good to slow down sometimes. This is how real English feels smooth, relaxed, unforced. If you want to show interest, you can say, "Oh, that sounds refreshing. That must have been nice. I bet that was relaxing." These phrases aren't complicated, but they are powerful because they keep the emotional connection alive. Now I want you to imagine you are in that conversation. Speak slowly, breathe, and let the words come gently. Did you do anything fun over the weekend? Yeah, actually, I went hiking with some friends. It was really refreshing. Feel how natural that is. Not rushed, not stiff, just a friendly exchange. Before we continue, take a small moment, just a few seconds to support this lesson. If you're enjoying this practice and you want more lessons to help your English sound warm and fluent, please like this video and subscribe and if you'd like, leave a comment telling me, what do you like to do on weekends? I genuinely enjoy hearing your answers, and they help other learners feel part of this community. Now, let's expand even more. Conversations often shift into talking about daily habits or routines. This is an easy and natural direction to go when you want to keep the conversation alive. So, what's your usual morning routine like? I usually wake up early, make coffee, and read something before starting work. How about you? I try to exercise in the morning, but sometimes I just rush. This is simple, honest, and natural, and it helps the conversation feel real. If you're still here watching, you're already improving. Most people stop. But you didn't. That matters. As the conversation continues, something special begins to happen. The more relaxed you feel, the more natural your English becomes. And the more natural your English becomes, the easier it is to connect with others. Remember, small talk isn't just about exchanging information. It's about creating a warm, friendly atmosphere where both people feel comfortable. This is why tone, pacing, and emotional expression are just as important as the words you use. Now, let's begin to explore connection phrases that help you show friendliness, interest, and empathy. These are phrases native speakers use constantly, especially in casual social conversations. They help the conversation feel human and warm. For example, when someone tells you about their day, instead of just saying, okay, you can respond with, oh, wow, I get that. Yeah, I know what you mean. That sounds like a lot. I can relate to that. I've been there before. These responses show that you understand and care. They create emotional connection, which is the heart of small talk. Try saying one aloud right now. Yeah, I know what you mean. Say it softly, gently. Let your tone match your words. Feel how it expresses understanding. Now imagine this conversation. How's your day going? It's been kind of busy. I've had a lot to do. Yeah, I know what you mean. Some days just feel like that. For sure. I'm hoping tomorrow will be lighter. Same here, one day at a time, right? Exactly. This conversation is simple, but it flows, and it feels friendly. Notice how the emotional tone is supportive, not rushed. Let's look at another situation. Maybe someone is sharing some good news. I finally finished that project I've been working on. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Thanks. I'm really relieved. I bet you are. You must feel so. Much lighter now. These phrases are warm, kind, supportive. Try repeating, oh, that's awesome. You must feel so much lighter now. These are small but very natural phrases that make your English sound alive and human. Now let's introduce gentle curiosity questions that show interest without being too personal or too direct. These keep the conversation flowing smoothly. What's been keeping you busy lately? Anything fun coming up for you soon? What have you been into these days? Have you picked up any new hobbies recently? These questions open doors, not walls. They say, I'm interested in you, but I respect your space. Let's look at a real-life flow. So, what have you been into these days? I've actually been learning how to play guitar. Oh, that's really cool. What made you start? I've always wanted to learn, and I finally had the time. That's great. It must feel rewarding to see progress. This small dialogue includes interest, curiosity, and encouragement. These are the key elements of warm social communication. Now, let's practice another skill that helps conversations feel natural, sharing something about yourself that's small and simple. You don't need to tell something big or dramatic, just a little detail. This makes the conversation balanced, not one-sided. For example, lately, I've been trying to wake up earlier. It's not easy, but it feels really good when I manage to do it. This kind of sentence is called a small personal share. It gives the other person something to react to. Someone might respond, "Oh, I've been trying to do that too." It really is hard, but it can feel great. I admire you for that. I love sleeping in. And the conversation continues naturally. Let's try another small personal share. I've been really into watching travel videos lately. They make me feel inspired. Or, I've been listening to podcasts when I walk. It helps clear my mind. These are simple, soft, everyday thoughts, but they are the heart of warm, small talk. Now, let's move into compliments. Compliments are one of the most powerful tools in small talk when they are natural and sincere. Not too big, not too direct, just warm and kind. For example, "I like your approach to things. You seem very thoughtful." That's a great perspective. I appreciate how you explained that. You have a really calming energy. It's nice to talk to you. These make conversations feel positive, uplifting, human. Try saying this aloud. "That's a great perspective. I appreciate how you explained that." Say it gently, warmly. Let it feel real. Of course, you can also compliment someone's style or appearance, but keep it natural and respectful. "I like your jacket, it's a great color." "Your hairstyle suits you really well." "Those glasses look great on you." Short, simple, kind. Now, small talk often leads to a moment where both people realize they are enjoying the conversation. When this happens, you can gently express that feeling. These phrases help build connection. "It's really nice talking with you. I'm glad we ran into each other." "I'm enjoying this conversation." "You're really easy to talk to." These make the other person feel comfortable and welcome. Try saying, "It's really nice talking with you." Feel how open that phrase is. It invites trust, but it's not overly emotional. Now, listen to how these phrases can appear inside a longer conversation. "Hey, I've really enjoyed talking with you. You're really easy to talk to." "Aw, thank you. I've been enjoying this too." "Yeah, it's nice. It feels relaxed." This soft acknowledgement strengthens connection. Before we move forward, take a small moment to breathe. In and out. Slow, gentle. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw relax. Speaking English fluently is not just about the words, it's also about the body, the breath, and the emotional state. If this lesson is helping you feel more natural and confident, I'd love for you to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And tell me in the comments, which phrase from today feels most comfortable for you? Your comments help other learners learn, and they help our community grow. Thank you for being here. When we move from one-on-one casual conversation to a social event, a workplace gathering, a cafe atmosphere, or a small dinner meetup, small talk becomes even more important. These situations often feel a little more public, and people sometimes worry about saying the wrong thing or not knowing what to talk about. But the truth is that social small talk is usually very light, very simple, and very forgiving. People are not expecting anything deep or complicated. They simply want to feel comfortable, welcomed, and included. So let's imagine you've just walked into a small gathering, a coworker's birthday lunch, a family friend's dinner, a community meetup, or even just a few people having coffee. Everyone is chatting softly. The atmosphere is casual. You take a breath and remind yourself. Small talk is just friendly sounds, shared warmth, and being present. Now, here are some smooth, natural entry phrases that help you join a conversation without interrupting. Hey, mind if I join you? Is this seat taken? Do you mind if I sit here? Hi everyone, how's it going? Notice how these phrases are simple and non-pushy. They ask permission politely, and they show respect for the group. Someone may respond, "Of course, go ahead." "Sure, please join us." "Yeah, have a seat." Then, once you are included, you can listen for a moment. Let the conversation flow for a bit. You do not need to speak immediately. Small talk is not a test. It is a rhythm. First, you listen. Then, when there is a natural pause, you say something small. "That's interesting." "Oh yeah, I heard something like that too." "I can see what you mean." These are gentle joining phrases. They allow you to become part of the flow. Now let's explore starting a light conversation in a social setting where people may not know each other well. For example, at a workplace gathering. "So, how do you all know each other?" "Oh, we work in the same department." "Nice. It's always good to meet more people from the team." Or at a casual gathering in someone's home. "The food smells amazing. Did someone cook this?" "Yeah, I made it actually." "Oh wow, it looks delicious. I can't wait to try it." Compliments are a gentle doorway into connection, but remember to keep them light, sincere, and warm. Another great small talk tool is asking about the environment or situation you're currently in. This keeps things grounded and natural. For example, "This cafe has such a nice vibe, doesn't it?" "Yeah, I love the atmosphere here." Same, "It's cozy without being too quiet." Or at a workplace event, "It's nice to take a break from emails, isn't it?" "Oh, definitely. I needed this." "Yeah, it's good to just talk for a change." These comments make the moment feel shared and friendly. Now, let's move into conversation flowing phrases. Phrases that help maintain the conversation without forcing it. When someone finishes speaking, you can gently encourage them to continue or shift to a related topic by saying, "Oh really? Tell me more about that." "That sounds interesting. What happened next?" "I like that. How did you get into it?" "That must have been a good experience." These are soft invitations, not pressure. They show interest. For example, "So, you mentioned you've been learning guitar?" "Yeah, it's been fun. I still have a long way to go though." "Oh, that's really cool. How did you get into music?" "I heard a song that made me want to learn, and it just kind of grew from there." That makes sense. Music can be so inspiring, very natural, very calm. Now, in some social situations, you may need to introduce two people to each other. This can feel tricky, but it's actually quite simple. Here are natural phrases to do that smoothly. "Hey, have you two met?" "This is Sarah. She works in design." "And this is David. He's in customer service." You two might have a lot in common. Short, clear, warm. When someone introduces you, you can respond with, "Nice to meet you. I've heard good things about you. I'm glad we finally get to meet. It's great to meet you." These phrases show openness and friendliness. Now, sometimes small talk will naturally pause. Silence is normal. You don't need to panic. You can gentle shift to a new light topic. "So, have you watched anything good recently?" "What have you been reading or listening to these days?" "Have you tried any new restaurants or cafes lately?" These are soft refreshers that reopen conversation without forcing anything deep. Try practicing one aloud. "So, have you watched anything good recently?" Keep your tone light and curious, not too eager, not too serious. Now let's consider situations where you want to exit a conversation politely. This is very useful in social settings, especially when there are many people to greet. You can exit a conversation softly by expressing appreciation. It was really nice talking with you. I'm going to go say hi to a few other people, but I'll see you around. I'm going to grab a drink, but I've enjoyed chatting with you. Let's talk again soon. These are gentle and respectful. For example, it was really nice talking with you. I'm going to go say hi to the host, but I hope we chat again later. This is polite, warm, and natural. Notice how small talk moves like a circle. Enter, share, ask, react, exit. Small, simple, light. Before we move forward, take a breath. Relax your shoulders. Let your mind soften. English is not something to fight. It's something to flow with. The more you relax, the more natural your voice becomes. If this lesson is helping you build confidence, please take just one moment to like this video and subscribe. These small actions help support this channel so we can continue learning together. And feel free to comment below. Do you enjoy social gatherings, or do they make you nervous? Your answer might encourage someone else who feels the same. When we step into the workplace, small talk becomes especially important, not only for friendly connection, but also for building trust and professional relationships. Workplace small talk is not just chatting. It is a social skill that helps colleagues feel comfortable with each other, improves teamwork, and creates a positive environment. And the good news is that workplace small talk is usually very simple, gentle, and respectful. The key is to keep the tone friendly, but not too personal or too private. We keep things light, warm, and professional. Imagine it's the beginning of a workday. You greet a coworker as you arrive. Good morning, how's your day starting out? Morning, pretty good so far. Just getting settled in. How about you? Same here, trying to wake up a little. This small exchange may seem basic, but it sets a positive tone. It makes the workplace feel more human. Another very common workplace opener is, how's everything? Going on your end? It's going okay. I'm working through a few tasks. How about you? Same here. It's a busy day, but manageable. This shows interest without asking anything personal. It's friendly and supportive. Now imagine you see a coworker who looks a little tired or stressed. A gentle, respectful phrase can help them feel seen. Long day so far. Yeah, a bit. But I'll get through it. I hear you. Some days are just like that. These phrases create connection, but they do not pressure the other person to talk more than they want to. Let's look at some work-related small talk questions that feel natural. How's your workload this week? Not too bad. It's been steady. How about yours? A bit heavier than usual, but I'm managing. Or, how's your project going? It's coming along. Slowly, but progress is progress. That's good to hear. Step by step, right? Exactly. Notice how the phrases are light, supportive, and positive. We aren't asking for details. We're simply acknowledging each other's efforts. Now, another situation. You are at the office coffee machine or break area. This is one of the easiest places to have workplace small talk. What are you having today? Coffee or tea? Coffee always. It's my daily fuel. How about you? I'm more of a tea person, but I need caffeine today. Simple, playful, natural. Or, this coffee actually tastes better today. Yeah, I noticed that too. Maybe someone cleaned the machine. Let's hope it stays like this. These small exchanges build warmth and comfort little by little. If you want to show interest but keep it light, here are some very useful gentle follow-ups. Oh, interesting. Nice? Good for you. That makes sense. I get you. That must feel good. These allow you to respond without adding pressure. Let's move to positive acknowledgement phrases. Phrases that show appreciation or recognition in a workplace environment. These help build respect and goodwill. You explained that really clearly. Thank you. I appreciate the way you handled that situation. You did a great job on that presentation. I really admire your attention to detail. Thanks for your help earlier, I appreciate it. These phrases are professional, but warm and kind. They make others feel valued. Try this one aloud. I really appreciate your help with that. Say it slowly, with sincerity. Kindness does not need to be dramatic, just real. Now, let's look at workplace conversations about breaks, weekends, and free time. These topics are common, but we keep them relaxed and simple. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Nothing big, just relaxing at home. You? Same. I might catch up on some rest. Or, did you do anything fun this weekend? Yeah, I went out with some friends. It was nice. That sounds great. It's good to get out sometimes. These conversations help build familiarity over time. Another powerful workplace small talk skill is showing encouragement. If a coworker seems stressed or busy, gentle encouragement can mean a lot. You're doing great, just take it one step at a time. It's okay. We all have days like this. You've got this. Let me know if I can help. These phrases are supportive while staying professional. Now, sometimes, workplace small talk leads to brief personal conversation about family, hobbies, or life outside work. It's okay to share small details, but keep it light. For example, do you usually spend your weekends with family? Yeah, we usually have dinner together. It's nice. That sounds lovely. Family time is important. Or, so, what do you like to do after work too? Relax? I usually listen to music or take a walk. How about you? I like watching something light before bed. Nothing deep, just gentle connection. Now let's shift to another very important workplace skill, politely ending a conversation when you need to get back to work. Here are natural closing phrases. I should get back to this, but it was nice talking with you. I'll let you get back to your work. Talk soon. See you in a bit. Thanks for the chat, have a good one. These closings are respectful and friendly. Try one aloud. I should get back to this, but it was really nice talking with you. Soft tone, warm smile, relaxed breath. Before we continue, take a moment to check your body. Are your shoulders relaxed? Is your jaw soft? When your body relaxes, your English becomes smoother. Fluency grows from calmness, not pressure. And if this lesson is supporting your confidence, please like this video and subscribe. Your support helps us continue creating these lessons for learners around the world. Brazil, United States, Canada, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Mexico, Indonesia. So many amazing people learning together. And I would love to hear from you in the comments. Do you use English at work? What is the hardest part for you? Now that we've practiced workplace small talk and learned how to connect gently and respectfully, let's move deeper into the heart of natural conversation. This part is all about flow, the rhythm, tone, and emotional expression that make English sound alive, relaxed, and connected. Small talk is not just words, it's the music behind the words. When the rhythm feels right, conversations become effortless. One of the most powerful pieces of conversation flow is the ability to show interest through your reactions. In English, reactions are small, natural phrases that show you are paying attention. But many English learners either stay silent or respond too literally. A conversation where one person speaks and the other only says yes or okay feels flat. So we practice reacting in warm, natural ways. Let's begin with soft encouragement reactions, little phrases that tell the speaker, I'm listening, keep going. Oh yeah? Right, I see. That makes sense. I get you. True. I hear you. Totally. Yeah, definitely. These phrases are small, but they are the glue of natural conversation. They keep the flow alive. Imagine this. I've been pretty busy this week. Yeah, I get you. Sometimes it just feels like there's so much to do. Totally. Those weeks can feel heavy. The conversation now breathes. It doesn't feel mechanical. Try reacting aloud now, nice and smooth. Yeah, I get you. Totally. That makes sense. Let your voice be gentle. No need to force energy. Natural English is relaxed. Next, let's practice interest plus curiosity phrases. These are used when you want the other person to continue or deepen their story just a little, without pushing them. How did that feel? What was that like for you? Oh, really? Tell me more. What happened after that? I'd love to hear how it turned out. These phrases show respect. They say, your experience matters. I am here. They turn simple small talk into warm connection. Try this short flowing dialogue. So I started exercising more during the week. Oh, nice. What pushed you to start? I just wanted to feel healthier and more in control of my energy. That makes so much sense. How's it been going so far? Honestly, it's been really good. I feel stronger. Notice the pattern. Encouragement, curiosity, support. Now let's move to mild surprise reactions. These help your English sound expressive and lively, but still natural. Do not exaggerate these, just warm tone. Oh, wow. No way. Really? That's interesting. Seriously? That's unexpected. Oh, that's cool. Mild surprise adds life and emotional variety. For example, I actually moved to a new city last month. Oh, wow. Really? Yeah, it's been a big change. I bet. That must feel exciting and kind of overwhelming too. Smooth, acknowledging, supportive. Now we add empathetic connection phrases that express understanding and emotional awareness. That must have been really meaningful. You must have felt proud. I can imagine that was tough. That sounds like it took a lot of effort. I admire how you kept going. These phrases are powerful because they show emotional intelligence, which is a core part of fluency. English is not only about vocabulary, it's about connection. Try saying this softly. That must have been meaningful. Feel how gentle and human it sounds. Now, let's connect these elements into a longer, flowing example. Imagine you are speaking with someone about something personal, but not too deep, something like learning a new skill. I've been trying to learn meditation recently. Oh, nice. How has that been for you? It's calming, but it's harder than people say. My mind wanders a lot. Yeah, I totally understand that. It takes time to settle into it. Exactly. But when I manage to stay focused, it feels great. I can imagine. That must feel really rewarding. This conversation uses encouragement. Oh, nice. Curiosity. How has that been for you? Empathy. That must feel really rewarding. This is real conversational fluency. Smooth, kind, warm. Now let's practice gentle sharing, offering a small detail from your own life in response. This makes conversation balanced. I've been trying meditation too, actually. Just a few minutes a day. It feels good when I can relax into it. Or, I've felt the same way before. Sometimes my mind just runs everywhere. These small shares keep the flow alive. Now let's introduce soft agreement phrases. These phrases help you sound supportive without sounding like you're copying. I know what you mean. Same here. I feel that. I relate to that a lot. Yeah, that resonates. Example. I sometimes feel overwhelmed with everything I have to do. Yeah, I feel that. It can get heavy sometimes. Warm, human, real. Now, let's bring everything together in a social conversation at a cafe. This place is really cozy, isn't it? Yeah, totally. I love the atmosphere. Same, it feels calming. It really does. I come here when I need to decompress. That makes sense. I do that too, changing environments helps clear my mind. Exactly. It's a nice little escape. This is small talk in its purest form, not deep, not complicated, just shared presence and understanding. Before we continue, take one moment to pause and breathe. In and out. You are doing beautifully. Fluency is not about speed, it is about connection and comfort. And you are building that, phrase by phrase, breath by breath. And if this lesson has been helping you relax into English, please like this video and subscribe. Your support truly helps our channel reach more learners who are just like you, trying, caring, improving. You are part of something meaningful here. As we continue building your ability to have natural, confident conversations, we now move into one of the most important skills in small talk, transitioning topics smoothly. A transition is when you gently move from one subject to another without making the conversation feel sudden or disconnected. Many English learners feel stuck when a topic reaches a quiet moment. They think, what should I say next? But with a few gentle transition phrases, it becomes easy and natural. Let's begin by exploring soft transition phrases. These are small, simple phrases that help you guide the conversation forward. Speaking of that reminds me. Actually, that makes me think of something. On a related note, by the way, these phrases act like bridges. They connect one part of the conversation to another. They keep the conversation flowing smoothly and prevent awkward pauses. Imagine you're talking about someone cooking dinner. I tried a new recipe last night. Oh yeah? How did it turn out? It was pretty good. A bit salty, but I'll fix that next time. Speaking of cooking, have you seen that new restaurant downtown? The transition is soft, natural, and friendly. Now let's add another technique. Topic expansion. Topic expansion means taking something small in the conversation and gently exploring it, instead of letting the conversation stop too early. For example, someone says, I really like listening to music. A short, flat answer would be, oh, cool. But a fluent, warm response might be, oh, nice. What kind of music do you usually listen to? I'm always looking for new recommendations. This shows interest, encourages depth, and invites the other person to share. Let's practice expanding topics naturally. I've been reading a lot lately. Oh, nice. What kind of books are you into these days? I've been tired lately. I hear you. What's been making your days so busy? I love traveling. That's wonderful. Do you have any favorite places you've visited? These aren't big or complicated questions. They are simply gentle invitations. Now, let's practice longer, flowing answers, but remember, small talk answers should stay light, not too long. A natural long answer is warm, but not heavy or overly detailed. For example, I've been watching some documentary series in the evenings. It helps me unwind after work. I like learning something new while also relaxing. What about you? What do you usually watch? Notice the pattern. Share a small personal detail. Explain it gently, just one sentence. Ask a soft follow-up question. This makes your conversation balanced, relaxed, and smooth. Now, let's talk about avoiding awkward silence. Silence in conversation is normal, but when you feel the energy dip, you can gently refresh the conversation. Here are some natural refreshers. So, how's your week going so far? Have you been up to anything fun lately? I'm curious, what do you usually do to relax? Do you have anything you're looking forward to soon? These questions reopen the conversation. without feeling forced. Try saying one aloud softly. Have you been up to anything fun lately? Make your tone warm, not rushed, not excited, just friendly. Now, let's create a real-life example. Imagine you are at a cafe with someone you've just met through a friend. This place really is nice. I like the atmosphere. Yeah, it's cozy. I come here often. Speaking of cozy places, have you traveled anywhere recently that felt peaceful or refreshing? Oh, actually, I went to the mountains last month. That sounds wonderful. What was it like up there? It was quiet, fresh air, beautiful scenery. I love that. Nature can really reset your mind. See how the conversation flows? Gentle transitions, curiosity, warm reactions. Now, we'll explore expressing feelings in natural English, because emotions help conversations feel alive. You don't need dramatic language, just gentle phrases that describe how something felt. It felt relaxing. It made me really happy. It was a little overwhelming, but in a good way. It helped me clear my mind. It gave me a lot of perspective. Practice one softly. It helped me clear my mind. This is how English expresses real experience subtly, calmly, naturally. Next, let's work on reading the moment. Sometimes conversations get quiet, not because the person is bored, but because they're thinking. Silence is a normal part of natural speech. You don't need to fill silence quickly. Just breathe. Wait a moment. Smile gently. Then continue when it feels right. Confidence is not talking a lot. Confidence is being comfortable with silence. However, if you want to refresh the conversation, it can be as simple as commenting on the surroundings. The lighting in here is really nice. This place plays good music. It's a really comfortable space. Or commenting on something shared. I'm glad we came here. This has been nice. It's really easy talking with you. These phrases help the conversation feel connected and warm. And now, something very important. Don't rush. Fluent English isn't fast. It's smooth. English spoken too quickly becomes unclear. English spoken too slowly becomes heavy. The balance is gentle and steady. Let your voice flow like water, not pushed, not pressured, just natural. Before we continue, take one moment, breathe in slowly, and let the breath go. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw relax. Speaking is easier when the body is relaxed. And if this lesson is helping you feel calmer and more confident, I invite you to like this video and subscribe. Your involvement helps our global learning community stay strong and connected. And I'd love to hear in the comments, which transition phrase felt the most natural for you today? Now that our conversation is flowing gently and naturally, we can introduce another important skill, expressing opinions in a soft, friendly, and confident way. Many English learners worry about sounding too strong or too direct when sharing their thoughts. But in English, opinions are usually expressed in a very gentle, balanced tone, using phrases that show openness rather than certainty. This makes the conversation feel safe and comfortable for everyone. Let's start with soft opinion phrases you can use to express your thoughts without sounding too forceful. I feel like, I think that, in my opinion, I personally find that, for me, it seems like, I guess I would say. These phrases help soften your tone. They show that you are sharing your view, not telling someone what to think. For example, instead of saying, "This movie is boring," you can say, "I feel like the movie was a little slow for me." This sounds warmer, softer, and more polite. Try saying this out loud gently. I feel like it was a little slow for me. Notice how it sounds respectful and open. Now, let's practice asking other people for their opinions in a friendly way. This keeps the conversation balanced and engaging. What do you think about it? How do you feel about that? What's your take on it? I'm curious to hear your opinion. How did that seem to you? These questions invite the other person to share without pressure. Imagine this natural exchange. I personally like quiet cafes. Yeah, I get that. What do you think about busier places? To be honest, they overwhelm me a little. That makes sense. They can be a lot. Soft, warm, respectful. Now, sometimes in conversation, you may not agree with the other person. And that's okay. People don't need to agree to connect. What matters is how we respond. In English, disagreement is usually gentle and indirect. We acknowledge the other person's perspective first, then share our own view softly. Here are some polite disagreement phrases. I see where you're coming from. That makes sense, but I see it a bit differently. I understand your point. For me, it's a little different. That's a good point. I think I might feel another way. I get what you mean. I guess my experience has been different. These phrases protect the relationship even when opinions differ. Try saying this softly. I understand your point. For me, it's a little different. Feel how calm and respectful it sounds. Let's see it inside a conversation. I really prefer working late at night. I get more done. I see where you're coming from. I think I'm the opposite, actually. I get tired in the evenings, so mornings work better for me. Notice what happened. You acknowledged the other person's view. You shared your own perspective, without pushing it. This is emotional intelligence in English. Now, sometimes you fully agree with someone. You can express agreement warmly and naturally. I completely agree. Yeah, exactly. That's true. I feel the same way. We're on the same page. Try saying one gently. I feel the same way. Smooth, relaxed. Now let's explore expressing uncertainty, which is also very natural in English. You don't need to sound sure all the time. In fact, sounding too certain can feel heavy. Light uncertainty makes conversation friendly. I'm not totally sure, but I could be wrong. But I'm still figuring out how I feel about it. I haven't decided yet. I'm somewhere in the middle. These phrases make your voice sound thoughtful and real. Now let's move to another advanced skill. Changing the direction of a conversation kindly when something feels too heavy, too personal, or too. Instead of shutting down the conversation, you guide it gently. Yeah, that's true. Anyway. Yeah, I get that. On a lighter note. That makes sense. So, by the way, it's interesting to think about. Speaking of something else, these transitions protect emotional comfort and keep the energy soft. Now, let's practice a flowing conversation that includes opinion, agreement, and gentle transition. I've been thinking about traveling somewhere new this year. Oh, that sounds exciting. Do you have anywhere in mind? I'm considering somewhere quiet, maybe near the mountains. I personally love mountain trips. They feel so peaceful. Exactly. Nature helps me reset my mind. I completely agree. Speaking of nature, have you ever gone hiking near the coast? See the flow. Warm, steady, unforced. Take a slow breath now. In through the nose and gently out. Your fluency grows with your calmness. These are not just phrases we're shaping your voice, your tone, your presence in English. You're learning to sound natural, not just to speak English. And if this lesson is helping you, if you feel yourself relaxing into English more, I invite you to like this video and subscribe. Every like, comment, and subscription helps us reach more learners across United States, Canada, Brazil, Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, Mexico, Indonesia, and beyond learners just like you. Write this in the comments if you feel comfortable. I'm learning to speak English more naturally. Your voice encourages others. As every conversation moves forward, there eventually comes a time when it needs to slow down and gently come to an end. But ending a conversation is also a skill. If we end too suddenly, it can feel cold or awkward. If we stay too long, the conversation may lose its natural warmth. So, we learn how to close conversations smoothly, with kindness, respect, and a sense of connection. Think of conversation endings like slowly dimming the lights soft, warm, and natural. Before we learn specific phrases, I want you to remember something important. Good conversation endings don't feel like endings. They feel like continued connection, just at a later time. So, let's begin with very gentle closing signals phrases you say when you feel that the conversation has reached its natural resting point. This has been really nice talking with you. I've really enjoyed our conversation. It's been great catching up with you. I'm glad we got a chance to talk. These phrases are warm. They leave a positive feeling. They acknowledge the human moment you just shared. Try saying one softly. It's been really nice talking with you. Say it slowly. Let the friendliness be natural. Now, after expressing warmth, we add a gentle transition that shows you are shifting away, not because you don't want to talk, but because it's simply the natural moment to move on. I should probably get going. I've got a few things I need to take care of. I don't want to keep you too long. I should let you get back to your day. This softens the closing. It makes the exit respectful. Let's put both parts together. This has been really nice talking with you. I should probably get going, but I hope we can talk again soon. Warm, smooth, clear. Now imagine this happening in a workplace setting. Well, I should get back to this project, but it was great talking with you. Or, I'll let you get back to work, but I really enjoyed our chat. These sound natural and professional. Next, we learn friendly goodbye phrases. These help keep the tone open and positive. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Hope the rest of your week goes well. Talk to you soon. See you around. It was great seeing you. Notice how these endings don't close the relationship, they leave the door open. Try one aloud. Take care. Talk to you soon. Soft, warm tone, not rushed. Now, in some situations, you might want to continue the connection another time, perhaps to become friends, collaborate, or simply stay in touch. Here are polite ways to suggest future contact. I'd love to keep in touch. Maybe we can talk again sometime. We should grab coffee sometime. If you'd like, we could continue this conversation another day. These sound friendly, not pushy. In English, we offer gently and allow the other person space to respond. If the other person responds positively, you can say, "That would be lovely. I'd like that. Sounds great. Let's make that happen." Now, sometimes you may want to exchange contact information. Here is how to do this politely and naturally. Are you on social media? Do you use Instagram? Can I add you on WhatsApp? What's the easiest way for us to stay in touch? These are friendly and not too direct. And if someone asks you for your contact, but you're not ready to share, here are gentle ways to set a boundary. I really enjoyed talking with you, but I try to keep my social media private. I appreciate that, but I usually only share my number with close friends. Maybe we can just talk here for now. But thank you for asking. These responses are kind and clear, not cold. Now, let's practice a natural, full-flow conversation ending. I've really enjoyed talking with you. Same here. This was really nice. Yeah, I should probably get going now, but I'm glad we got the chance to talk. Me too. Let's talk again sometime. I'd like that. Take care and have a good rest of your day. You too. This ending feels warm, respectful, and smooth. Now, let's expand into leaving group conversations. This can sometimes feel tricky, but the principle is the same. Express warmth, then exit gently. I'm going to step away for a moment, but it was great chatting with you all. I'm going to say hi to a few other people, but I've enjoyed talking with you. I'll catch up with you later. Thanks for the conversation. Short, easy, friendly. Now, let's explore how to end conversation online, because many English learners communicate through messages, calls, or group chats. Text closings. Thanks for the chat. I'll talk to you later. Have a great evening. Take care. Video call closings. This has been great. Let's talk again soon. I should get going now, but I really enjoyed this. Enjoy the rest of your day. Again, we keep warmth steady. Before we move on, take a breath. You've now learned how to enter, maintain, deepen, and end conversations. You are building not just language skills, but social fluency. You are learning to communicate with ease, kindness, and confidence, and that is something truly meaningful. Now that you've learned how to start conversations, keep them flowing, express emotion, share opinions softly, and end conversations gracefully, we're ready for something very special. A full, realistic conversation that shows how these skills work together in real life. The goal is not for you to memorize every word, but to feel the rhythm, the tone, the emotional warmth of natural English small talk. So I want you to imagine a scene. You and another person are at a cozy cafe. Maybe you're waiting for a friend. Maybe you're taking a break from work. Maybe you're studying. The room is warm, the background music is soft, and there's a gentle smell of coffee in the air. You see someone you recognize, someone you've spoken with briefly before, maybe a classmate, coworker, or someone from your community. They smile, and you smile back. We begin, "Hey, how's it going?" "Hey, I'm doing pretty well. Just taking a small break. How about you?" "Same here. It's been a full week, so I needed a little time to just breathe." Notice the tone, gentle, friendly, not rushed. The other person continues, "Yeah, I get that. How's everything been with work lately?" "It's been okay. A bit busy but manageable. I'm trying to find a good balance, you know?" "Oh, totally. Finding balance can be the hardest part sometimes." Here, you're connecting through understanding, not through deep detail, just shared experience. Then you shift gently to something lighter. You use a soft transition. "Speaking of balance, I've been trying to take walks in the evenings. It helps me unwind." "Oh, that sounds really nice. Where do you usually go walking?" "There's a little park near my place. It's quiet, lots of trees. It really clears my mind." The other person offers empathy. "That must feel really refreshing." It does. Even just 20 minutes makes a difference. You've now built warmth in a natural way. From here, you explore interests. Do you have anything you like to do to relax? "Yeah, I've been listening to music a lot lately, mostly soft acoustic things." "Oh, nice. That kind of music really sets a calm vibe." "Exactly. It helps me slow down." Now, watch how the conversation builds connection. It's interesting how small things can make such a big difference, right? For sure. Sometimes we forget how important it is to slow down. You both are now comfortable. The conversation breathes. Silence is okay. You sip your drinks, no pressure. Then comes a natural shift. "Oh, by the way, I like your jacket. The color suits you." "Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I wasn't sure at first, but now I love it. It looks great on you." Really warm and easygoing. This is a small, sincere compliment, light, friendly, genuine. Then the person asks, "So, do you come to this cafe often?" "Pretty often, yeah. I like the atmosphere here. It feels calm and friendly." "Same. It's a good place to take a break from everything. This is small talk at its purest. Nothing heavy, just shared presence. Eventually, you sense the conversation is reaching its natural closing point. So you begin to soften and shift. This has been really nice talking with you. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I should get going soon, but I'm glad we ran into each other. Me too. Let's talk again sometime. I'd like that. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. You too. Talk soon. Warm, smooth, natural. This is real small talk, not scripted, not forced, human. Now, I want you to take a moment, just a few seconds, to notice something. Not one part of that conversation was complicated. Not one line required high-level vocabulary. Not one moment needed perfect grammar. The beauty of natural English is in its simplicity plus tone plus kindness. You are not learning English to impress people. You are learning English to connect with people. Connection comes from warmth, presence, curiosity, listening, gentle sharing. You have practiced all of this. Take a slow breath now, in and out. Let your body soften. Let your confidence settle into your chest. You have learned to speak English not only with your mind, but with your voice, your tone, your heart. You are becoming someone who can start conversations easily, keep them flowing naturally, support others with kindness, express your opinions without pressure, exit conversations smoothly, sound relaxed, friendly, and confident. These are the real markers of fluency. Your English no longer needs to be perfect. It needs to be alive. And now, it is. Before we close this lesson together, I want to speak to you directly. You are doing something meaningful. You are growing in patience, self-awareness, communication, and confidence. You are learning not just a language, but a skill that opens worlds. I'm proud of you. And I would truly love to hear your voice in this learning community. If this lesson has supported you, even in a small way, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Your presence here helps this community grow, a community of learners from United States, Canada, Brazil, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Mexico, Nigeria, and so many more places. A community of people who care, who try, who improve. And if you feel comfortable, leave a comment saying, "I'm building real English confidence." Let's say it together, like a quiet promise to yourself. You are doing beautifully. Your English is alive. Your voice matters. And I am here with you on this journey. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for learning. And I'm truly glad you are here.